Jerry, you guys always did a really good job on Jones and pretty good job on Joe, but Jimmy Witt went off. What'd you think of Jimmy's game and what you did to hold down those other guys?
Well, Jimmy Witt will definitely be a lot more prominent in our scouting report next time around. I know that. I mean, I think we obviously come in the game thinking about Isaiah, Joe, and Mason. But he did everything for him tonight. I mean, he rebounded the ball. Whenever the offense stalled any, he was the guy that was making big shots for him. I thought without his play in the first half, maybe we could have got a little separation. But he definitely held it together for them in the first half. And second half, then Joe came out, and we forgot about his prowess behind the three-point line. We had to pick that guy up, at half court, and we let him flow into a couple threes. He got a rhythm, and that was really the separation of the game, other than, kind of self-inflicted wounds of us turning the ball over the way we did. We just turned it over too many times to be able to beat a team like that. They thrive with their defense and thrive in transition, and we allowed them to get that by not getting shots on the board.
And Chaney was a guy that had been struggling for him. He had 14 off the bench. He's had good games before, but he'd been struggling. What was your scouting report on him, and how big a surprise was what he did?
Well, no, I mean, I think we had our focal points on guys, and kind of our scouting report. We let those guys beat us if they can. They hadn't played up to that level to where we felt like they could beat us. I mean, our main concerns was obviously Joe shooting the basketball and Mason Jones. So, but again, they did what they had to do, and we didn't give them the resistance that's necessary. What we try to do and the attention to details that we want to do on the defensive end, we didn't follow through to that. I mean, we're not a zone team. We just happen to have to jump in the zone because we weren't able to guard them with the game plan that we thought we could.
Jerry, you're about halfway through your first season here. Are you happy with where you guys are? Where do you feel like you can improve more?
Man, I just lost the leading scorer from in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? So obviously it's that was just a game ago. So I think we're adjusting to that a little bit, but we're learning a lot about the rest of our roster too. I mean, it was guys that may have not gotten some opportunities. If we were still who we were a week or so ago, and now we're having to play those guys and look down the bench and try to find some other options. A guy that wasn't even on our team last semester, started tonight for us. So that's a little bit of an adjustment for us, but there's no excuse. I mean, because I think we have enough talent, and enough guys that I've seen them do it. Right, I've seen these guys do it when. And do it well, but we just got to find a way to do it for longer stretches. I mean, we go back and watch the film, and we'll have some stretches where we did some things really good, but we're just not doing it long enough. So that's on us to continue to practice and continue to stay positive, continue to stay together, and try to hope that we can do it for longer stretches.
What's the third Arkansas player to get 30 or more this year? Jones got 41 and 32, I think, and Joe's had 33 and 34. How tough is that when you got three guys who are capable of scoring 30 points on the same team?
I mean, it's great for them. I don't know what it does for us, but what I'm saying. I think they're a good team. We knew they were a good team coming in here. I mean, they have a really good record. They have a good coach. They've had some quality wins, and so I think it was a challenge for us. But again, I feel like there were things that we did to allow them to have the games that they did that we could have done better, and unfortunately we didn't have enough of that tonight.
One more question.
Most guys these days, they get 30, they're hitting threes. Jimmy hadn't even taken a three to that kind of desperation with the other half. What do you think about a guy who's kind of old school, mid-range, inside? He does it kind of the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, he's kind of anomaly right now, right? Everybody's kind of getting to the basket or shooting the three, so there's not a lot of guys playing in the mid-range games. But there are some outliers out there. some guys who are really good in the mid-range. A lot of the analytics and everything kind of moving away from those shots. But if you got guys that can hit them at a high rate, as a coach, we'll take it.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.